here in Denmark. Today I'm going to prepare some wood, mahogany wood, for boxes for my threading tools. And I have a lot of short sticks from a rest from project, but I want to make some new plates for the boxes, and I have to cut all these rests, all these remains I have from earlier project. I want to cut them in small sticks and then glue them together to get some plates for the wooden boxes. And yeah, my sticks are around 50 centimeters, so that's way too long to be used to that, but I'll prepare them for it. Then I can cut away what I don't need. And that's a job for my wooden department. I have here a sucking machine for my sawdust, and here I have my table saw to cut the wood, and here I have the wood. I have a lot of these sticks here, and I want to cut them in smaller pieces, something like that, and then glue them together and plane them in the planer and make some nice boxes out of them. Now all the sticks are glued together, and I just have to wait for them to dry. I think it'll be tomorrow. And then through the planer I've made 4 pieces, 3 pieces for each box, and there should be some joints here where no glue is added, so I hope I remember to do that, or else I can just run it through the saw. Yeah. Now let's take it apart and see if I forgot to leave some joints with glue. Very hot day in Denmark today. And the moisture is way up high. Just as expected. Now I took the wood through the planer, but there's many problems here. One, it's the last remains of a big chunk of mahogany wood, and it's the lowest quality, and you can see there That's one problem. Another problem is my cutting iron on the planer is a little dull, but I haven't got my grinder ready yet, so I have to live with that and do some more sanding. That'll do. Next operation is cutting to correct length and width. Hey, Kjell in Denmark. Today I'm gonna focus on making a jig for a finger joint for my boxes, for the threading tools. And I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube on how to make such a jig, and I'm gonna see if I can make one myself. The plate where I have mounted my router, and then I will do some addings to this plate so that I can make these box finger joints. I want to work on my boxes today for my threading tools, but I found out that these 20 millimeters thickness is way too much. I found out by making a drawing. Look here. Here's the box I want to make, and in the first place I have the drawing with 20 millimeter thickness of the boards, but it was way too much, so I reduced it to 12 millimeter. That's exactly the thing about these drawing programs here. You can see how things looks before you make them, and I did see here that 20 millimeters was way too much, so I changed it to 12. And now I have to do something about the planer, because I have to take 8 millimeters of the boards I already have. I had to grind these iron cutters in but maybe I can just turn them around. But, now you can see how I plan to make the box. So now I have to take off with the planer here 8 millimeters more, and I can't do it with that cutting iron that in here, and I've asked the company I bought it. It's just like your American Harbor Freight. In Denmark it's called Harald Nyborg, and they can't deliver some new iron, so I have 2 sets of cutting iron. So I have to take this off and grind it and set it in again, and then hopefully it will cut better than this. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Take off these cutting irons and see if I can make a jig to grind them. Yeah. In fact, they look sharp enough. But I'll try to take them apart anyway. Maybe I'm so lucky they can be turned around, but I don't know. It seems like it's just to loosen these 4 10 millimeter knots and then take the whole arrangement out. I'll try this. Fortunately I could just turn the iron cutter iron here around, and then I have 3 screws here. I can adjust it up and down, and it should be adjusted this way, I think. so that it's just grabbing. Just grabbing. And then tightened again with these 4 bolts here. And then turn this one around and do the other one exactly the same way. Here you see the old cutting edge, and then I can just turn it around, and I have a brand new one here. Brand new one. And of course I'll do that. Yeah. Now it's ready for a new cutting, and I've secured the shield here with some rope, and now I'll try to see how much better these cutting irons are. Hopefully they're much better.